Helicopter crashes into Hilton Doubletree Hotel in Cairns, killing pilot in unauthorized flight. Cairns, Queensland, Australia. In a shocking incident early Monday morning, a helicopter crashed into the roof of the Hilton Doubletree Hotel in Cairns, Queensland, resulting in the death of the pilot and injuries to 2 hotel guests. The flight has been deemed unauthorized by local authorities, who are now conducting a thorough investigation into the tragic event. The crash occurred at approximately 2 a.m. local time in Cairns, a well-known tourist hotspot in northeastern Australia. The twin-engine helicopter collided with the roof of the hotel, starting a fire that produced massive clouds of smoke and forced an evacuation of hundreds of guests from the building. Emergency services were quickly dispatched to the scene at the intersection of the Esplanade and Florence Street, where the Hilton Doubletree is located. The pilot, who was the sole occupant of the helicopter, was pronounced dead at the scene. Queensland police have yet to release the pilot's identity as investigations continue. 2 hotel guests sustained minor injuries during the incident and were promptly transported to a nearby hospital. According to Shane Holmes, acting chief superintendent of the Queensland Police Service, both individuals are doing okay and their injuries are not life-threatening. Investigation and response authorities have labeled the flight as unauthorized, raising questions about how the pilot gained access to the helicopter. The aircraft reportedly took off from Cairns Airport under conditions of low visibility. The owner of the helicopter, Nautilus Aviation, confirmed that the flight was unsanctioned and announced that they are fully cooperating with the ongoing investigation. In a statement, Nautilus Aviation said, "Nautilus Aviation are working closely with the Queensland Police Service, the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, and other authorities as they investigate the unauthorized use of one of our helicopters in the early hours of this morning." The aftermath of the crash left the hotel's roof severely damaged, with debris from the helicopter scattered across the area. Eyewitnesses described a scene of chaos as the fire broke out, with guests rushing to evacuate as smoke filled the air. Photos from the crash site show helicopter parts, including 2 detached blades, strewn around the hotel premises. One blade was found near the hotel on the Esplanade, while the other was discovered in the hotel's pool, according to reports from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Authorities' statements. Angus Mitchell, Chief Commissioner of the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, ATSB, addressed the media in a press conference, stating that the investigation would focus on several aspects of the flight. These include examining the helicopter's equipment, the circumstances under which the flight was conducted, and any other relevant evidence that could determine whether this was a transport safety event or something more unusual. He also mentioned that visibility at the time of the incident was poor, which could have contributed to the crash. Shane Holmes of the Queensland Police Service expressed relief that the situation wasn't more catastrophic, stating, "We are so grateful that there has been no other injuries as a result of this incident. It could have been much worse." Tash, Nautilus Aviation's role. Nautilus Aviation, the company that owned the helicopter, has come under scrutiny following the incident. They have refrained from making further public statements, citing the ongoing investigation, but their initial response confirmed that the flight was not authorized and that they are fully committed to assisting the relevant authorities in determining what led to this tragic event. Tash, community and hotel reaction. The Cairns community and those staying at the Hilton Doubletree Hotel are reeling from the incident. Many guests have expressed their shock and concern over the crash, with some sharing their experiences of the early morning evacuation. Hotel management has yet to issue a detailed statement, but they are expected to provide support to their guests and cooperate with investigators. The hotel, located along the scenic Coral Sea, is a popular destination for tourists, making the incident even more alarming. The full extent of the damage to the hotel has not yet been assessed, but the priority remains ensuring the safety and well-being of all guests and staff. Conclusion. As the investigation into the helicopter crash at the Hilton Doubletree Hotel in Cairns continues, authorities are piecing together the events that led to this tragic incident. With the flight being classified as unauthorized, and with questions surrounding how the pilot accessed the helicopter, The findings of the investigation are eagerly awaited by the public, particularly by those directly affected by the crash. The Cairns community, the hotel guests, and the family of the deceased pilot are all grappling with the aftermath of this shocking event. While the investigation unfolds, the focus remains on understanding what happened, preventing future incidents, and ensuring that such a tragedy does not repeat itself. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops, and our thoughts are with everyone impacted by this tragic event in Cairns, Queensland. End of report.